Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Happy Friday. A little bit later start than we were planning on, but unfortunately, real life got in the way ever so briefly. But that has not stopped us. I am back here with Voleno, who just before we started going, may have alluded to just wants to be done with this.
No, that's not true.
I feel like our time...
I have just wanted to start this so much. I really wish we had done this so much earlier.
Yeah.
I wish we could do this every day, in fact. All the time.
Well, maybe one day the stars might align and that might work out for both of us. But for now, we got to do these little one-offs. and just scrape by. yeah. This one-off. This one-off we have of a standing agreement.
It's just this very, very committed one-off.
Very committed one-off of constant collabs of long-form games.
Only one time.
That take way longer to complete than anyone has any right to spend on any of them.
Yeah. I mean, they're great though.
They are. We're back here tonight with more Dragon View. This is going to be part 3 of our playthrough of it. Now, unlike last time, I did actually do a little bit of reviewing. I did do a little bit of refamiliarizing myself with what the hell is going on.
Wow.
I will say not that much, but enough. So
you went back to part 2, but you didn't go back to part 1.
Oh God, no. Yeah, why would anyone watch that? I
mean, I could think of a few reasons.
Yeah. So if you're unfamiliar with what's going on here, we are playing as Titanio, and are attempting to save our girlfriend, romantic interest, significant other, Katarina.
They've made it vaguely unclear.
Yeah.
But,
Wouldn't vaguely unclear be more specific?
What?
If something was vaguely unclear?
I mean,
if you make something,
wouldn't that just?
If you make something
that would just be
clear,
redundant.
It's okay. So, yeah. Well, that's what you said, though.
Yeah. I mean, I remember. It was seconds ago. What's happening? Oh? It was vaguely unclear. I know what I said. Look, every single time, maybe I should just unlearn English each time and then come in speaking a different language, and then maybe I would make more sense.
Yeah, maybe. I feel like you and I are on different energy polarities tonight. in a way that has me very excited, if I'm totally honest.
Well, I mean, I think the last time, the very, very brief catch up is that I started a job, but it's a job that lets out really, really early. So I have like 7 hours of free time as opposed to the usual like 2 or 3 before the stream. And so I think my brain is not adjusting to whatever normal is anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know yet.
This is starting to feel like the tail end of your day as opposed to kind of like the middle-ish of it.
But then every single time that I look, it's so many more hours earlier that it just freaks me out. So it's like, wait, so I have more time to do something. I'm so used to letting out at like 4 or 5 or something. It's weird to let out at 1.
Yeah.
And just have I don't even have to bring a lunch. That's weird. That's so weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely understand. It's like when you get into a rhythm and then something changes that, it really fucks with your time and in a way that like you're not expecting it to. And
yeah, I didn't think so.
A thing that I struggle with a lot is because I do have a regular schedule. So I get home around like 6 o'clock or so every single night. And on the nights when I don't have anything going on, it will feel like, man, I have like so little time to just like relax and just kind of play some games or whatever. When in reality, I'm going to be up for like another 6 or 7 hours. But it has like this feeling of just like, man, I just feel like I just do not have enough hours on the night. And then, but then when I'm working on a show, I will be at rehearsal from like 6 to 10 p.m. And that feels like an entire like other day of stuff. And then I get home and it's like, well, at least I have another like 2 or 3 hours before I have to go to sleep. Like it like by doing more stuff, I feel like there are more hours in the day versus when I do less stuff, if that makes any sense.
There's like a level of accomplishment that kind of occurs during that.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I'm working all day and then I come home tired, that feels normal to me. But if I'm working all day and then I come home tired and I actually get time to rest, then I'm just up with more energy. And it's like, what? Why?
Yeah.
Like, where'd that come from? It makes me wonder about the people who have like third shift schedules or like get up at 3 a.m. and then go home at like 10 or something.
Yeah.
That would freak me out, I think.
When I was in college, I used to work swing shift, so my work day would be from like 1 to 9. And that, I feel like that very much like conditioned me to be the kind of person that I am now, where I wake up mentally at like 5 p.m. Like I am way more active and energetic at night than I am during the day. And even then, seeing people come in for graveyard shift felt like a whole other world that I was getting just like the tiniest little glimpse into, because that like, my shift ends at like 4 a.m. when there's no one around and it's just like an empty store is just, it's like it's like no wonder things like the back rooms like took off the way that they do, because it feels like that. It feels like it completely changes how you interpret the environment just by having just fewer people.
Yeah, even just going in early, like okay, so I'm not going to say like where it was.
Right.
It's a grocery store, and it's like a grocery store that I've been to like plenty of times. But I never noticed that there are so many more employees than actual customers. But it is not even just during certain times either. It's just like, oh wait, this place is kind of dying.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. And so it's like it's a perspective that I just wouldn't have even thought to think of. I never really would have thought, maybe I should plan a route to not bring a bunch of food in front of customers when I'm trying to get to from the front to the back. Like I never would have thought of like having to do that inside of a grocery store.
Right.
I never worked at a grocery store.
You got to take the Disney underground tunnels.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Can't break the magic.
It's probably going to make me think of every single other retail area differently now, because I will look at those employees and know exactly what they're thinking based on different times of the day, where it's like, oh, you're trying to load up a bunch of stuff and take it to the back, aren't you?
Yeah.
And throw it away and put out the other stuff. It's weird. I've never had to think that way before. It's probably temporary anyway, but
sure.
I mean, I apply to a lot of places. I don't really plan on staying here, but it's just nice to get something for a while.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah. having some kind of income stream is, I'm sure, comforting.
Yeah,
And
it's better than being a streamer, I would say. It is quite a bit more lucrative than
yeah,
being a streamer, I would say.
yeah.
Well, starting out
At least. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think about that sometimes. Obviously, like Iron Mouse's whole subathon, like just ending and everything, and just thinking about those numbers, and it's pretty easy to multiply 300,000 by 5, and and just like, wow, that's per month, like that is
it is not per month.
It's not. No, obviously not with like, it's like in the case of like gifts and gifters and stuff.
But even with like just the normal numbers that some people sit at, it's like you'll see like a daily goal in the corner of somebody's stream that is somebody's yearly goal.
Yes,
it's like the scaling is very different for things like that, and obviously the main part that people don't really think about is that's not even their main revenue stream. That's like not even close to their main revenue stream.
Yeah, and
at that point.
And that's the part that breaks my brain a little bit. Is seeing certain like sub counts and being like, wow, that's awesome. Like what a like great and like cozy place to be. And then it's just kind of like, so anyway, so here's the sponsor and here's this management company that I work with, and here's all this, here's all my AdSense stuff, and just like, there's actually way more to this. Here's all my merch. Here's all there's a whole ecosystem built
and it's
around.
like they're talking about doing meetings and like boarding for stuff, and that is just, it is so much of a different world to be your own brand in the way that a lot of streamers and VTubers, content creators, they have figured that all out, and I don't know about a lot of it, and so it makes me think, if I'm not too curious about learning, am I okay with just having fun and just like just doing this because I like it? And I honestly at this point, but would I do a sponsorship for certain games and things if they were to ask? Absolutely. And there are ones that I've taken. There's a few that I've done. But could I sit and plan my entire content around that? No, I would get bored.
Yeah.
I can't do it. And obviously they don't either. It's like they're not firing up sponsors every single time.
Yeah.
But there's like different types of sponsors that you get offered at different levels, and it's just this whole machine that is not just this one thing. Like the sub count becomes secondary. I mean, a lot of people basically do it for charity. A lot of people actually do it for charity,
right?
But most of the times it just sort of ends up being like a way that the community can give back, but it's not like the only way. Because if it was the only way, you can kind of see there's a level of desperation that comes at like certain
certain thresholds.
There's like a level of there's a threshold where people have to be very proactive about that, and after you definitely with the partner pushes, that seems crazy to me to to have to get to a certain level, to have to stream for a certain amount of time, and to only be relying on that. I feel like that would be a scary place to be in.
Yeah.
So more power to the people who do all that.
Yeah, for sure. It's for me it feels like such like a double-edged sword, because like on one hand it would be like, how awesome would it be to be able to be like a successful like full-time streamer just on the purity of just people are just into you and just into who you are as a person. But then at the same time, if that ever slips, if it ever starts to slip, you are suddenly, like you said, desperate for that support. And yeah, I don't know. It's weird thinking about it because like I come from, from a place where like I help run a theater company, and it's kind of a similar thing where we very much want to be able to do the shows that we want to do, and we want to be able to produce the things that we want to do. But there are also times where it's like, yo, we have no money. and we need to apply to these grants. We've been reached out to from some, community center thing that wants someone to do like a 5-minute opening number for them. We're gonna take that. We're gonna take that gig. It's that kind of like. And we have like a good audience, and we have an established audience, but it really is like not enough, because it is not constant enough to become your only source of income, being just like ticket sales. Like it is really, really difficult to make that sustainable, because there's so much time and effort that goes into whatever the next thing is going to be.
Yeah.
So you might have really, really good sales for a show and bring in a couple $1,000s, but then it's going to be another 3-4 months maybe before your next show goes up, depending on the size of your company. And what happens during those months? All you do, like so many theater companies in Vegas, community, this is all community level stuff, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
It is basically self-sustaining, in so much as everything everybody makes goes right back into what they do. And
exactly.
It's just kind of there. And it is the living paycheck to paycheck of the community arts world.
Mm-hmm.
And doing that also then as like an individual, where you are your own brand, like you said, is very, it's daunting. It is daunting. And I agree. Like, more power to the people who are able to actually do that and navigate that.
Oftentimes they're spinning the plates with,
right.
every other thing in their life that not only has gone wrong to lead them to that point, but to actually have the money to sustain being able to get to that point. And then, it's just like, it's hard work from all sides. Most of the people that are doing this also have a day job.
Yeah.
Also have something else that they have to balance, and just the general human experience of having some sort of issue that like pinches all of those issues to the side. It's like every factor of it is way harder than people think.
Yeah.
But, and there's, I also don't want to work in a sewage system, so I get it.
Yeah, no, of course. It is that thing where, it's kind of like, you get to make your own hours and you get to do your own thing. But that also means that if anything gets in the way, if anything comes up, if any personal life stuff comes up or whatever, that's it. You then don't make money that day. It is, it's not like having a 9-to-5 where what your schedule is like. And if an emergency comes up, you might have PTO, you might have sick days, you might have some coverage. You can talk with a manager about your schedule to make sure that you're not ending up underwater or whatever. That is not the case. Like, if you don't stream, then that is a zero sum. That is a $0 day for you. And when I think about I just and I talked about this on stream last night, so I need to get into it. But I just took an unintended 2-week break, and that would have ruined me.
It's like we both stream like we're millionaires. We have the schedule of millionaires right now, and I'm pretty sure that between the two of us, we're not breaking 4 digits on a good day. It's not that deep. But it's just the way that people have to stream in order to to supplement all of the things that could go wrong, or all of the other things that they might have to do, or literally just not wanting to do it sometimes.
Yeah.
Like that I'm basically just trying to figure out what else do I do when I stream.
Yeah.
And so
well, and like
while I do that, I just want to like chill and just do other things and focus on work.
Well,
I don't really have the luxury to do that technically if I'm trying to be a full-time streamer.
Right. Well, and we've talked before about, off stream, we have had conversations before about the kind of there is like a toll that this takes, like I'm not going to go full Hassan on this, but there is, but there is like a level of you are like, you're on. Right, like you are in your presentational mode. You're in your higher energy. You're paying attention to a bunch of stuff. You are keeping an eye on like, is your tech stuff still working okay? What is chat up to? Is everything? Oh shit, my sound just broke. What the hell just happened? Like it is not just hit go, turn on the camera, and then you're done. So. You get tired and you get exhausted, like there's a reason. I have a full-time job, so there's a reason why I only stream like 2 to 3 hours a night when I do stream.
Yeah,
because I am tired. I am exhausted from yelling at these stupid cartoon children who can't swing a bat to save their lives.
Yeah, it's like I haven't even worked like it's been some months since I had the full-time job at this point. And I do remember even coming back at like 5 or something, I would take like 3 hours and then I would be good to stream if I really wanted to stream that day. It really wasn't that difficult to like switch the modes, but switching the modes took a while. If I had something to do within like an hour of it, I would usually like ask if they could push it to like 2 hours of it instead. So there was like a very different energy switch, even though at that job, frankly, I was doing absolutely nothing by the end of it, and that was its own level of damage. Like just the fact that I even have tasks to do at this new job is new to me because of how trained I was to try and stretch nothing into longer nothing.
It was
insane. I hated that.
That is a whole other skill set. I'm so familiar with that. I was actually talking to my what we call a lead at my job earlier today, because for those also for people watching, Voleno and I are just deep in a conversation with each other.
We're just catching up, I guess. Hey, this is Dragon View. By the way.
No, like I just had my review today, my quarterly review, and one of the things that comes up a lot is, like, wow, you do like a really good job with like time management and stuff like that. And what's great is I can talk very like openly and honestly with the guy who's my lead. And I told him, I says, it's like, listen, you know me, like I very intentionally pace myself in a very specific kind of way, because I do not want to set the precedent that I am super duper fast at stuff. I do not want to set the precedent of, oh yeah, Tony, he can build an entire game for you in like 2.5 days. No, I'm going to take the full week to 2 weeks that you have given me for this timeline, and I'm going to give you your stuff like in piecemeal, and so like every day I'll have a little bit of an update every day, because you set yourself up for failure. Because people then start like expecting you to be faster and do that stuff all the time, and they will just dump more shit on your plate. That's the thing. This is that's the thing about like working any job, is that the reward for doing a lot of work is never free time.
No.
It is always more work because people start seeing you as somebody who can handle that much work of a workload. So they will always throw shit your way. And there are definitely people at my company who their personality is their job, you know, like all they do is work. You know, when I'm in our chat room, you know, we have an internal chat messenger that we use. And when I am in there at 4:30 my time and people on the East Coast side of things are answering when it's 7:30, almost 8 p.m. their time, like, I am not going to be that person. When I leave my office, I stop thinking about work, you know, like it's over.
It's gone.
And so when you get into like those slower periods where it's like, oh man, I really don't have like that much to do today, but I have to make it seem like I do, or people are going to ask me to do more things. That is very much a learned skill, and I feel pretty confident in my level of being able to do that.
I wonder what the programming equivalent of wiping the table is, or of just like, you know, washing a bunch of areas.
File optimization.
Yeah, file optimization.
Yeah,
that does make sense.
Cleaning up unused assets. Hey, we have this Photoshop file that has like 8 things that actually aren't in the game. We need to get rid of that shit. You know, it's like that kind of stuff that doesn't actually break or affect anything, but just makes things dirtier for whoever, you know, copies your work on the next thing that gets made. I feel like that is definitely the equivalent there of that kind of like busy work.
See, the internal clock that runs no matter what job that I'm at is, if somebody asks me what I'm doing right now, what can I tell them?
Yes.
Like that is, and it doesn't matter if there's nobody in the room. It doesn't matter if everyone else was taken in the rapture. I would just still be asking, waiting, looking at the cameras, thinking, is somebody going to pick this moment to look at what I'm doing and try and incriminate me? For not working.
God,
I don't even know where it came from.
I relate to that so hard.
It's just like, and I think, okay, I do know where it came from to an extent. It's called having parents.
Yes.
But it's also just like being in classes, being under authority figures or whatever, who will, whether they mean to or not, catch you in a moment where you weren't doing what you were supposed to do, and ask, because that is all they saw. So it's just like, if I'm working every single moment of this day, then nobody can say I wasn't.
Right.
Even if they don't know.
Yeah.
So I find the busy work. I try and do it as much as I can, and I ran out at the last job. I couldn't. They literally were telling us to sit at the table and play on our phones. I was playing Ark Knights at work on my phone. Like, and I was getting paid, by the way, more than I'm getting paid now.
For streaming it?
Like, way more than for streaming it. To sit in that room, dusty room. That is
the cruelest irony I have ever heard.
Yes. No, that's what I was going through mentally a couple of months ago.
Oh, man.
It's like, and then, you know, sometimes I would change it up. I would take my sketchbook out and start drawing. Now, I've been paid more for art, but I haven't been paid $15 an hour
but not by much.
Not like it was so I basically had to learn how to be like a normal human being at work again, because that's at least it's not for very long. It's a pretty short shift.
But those other like unlearned skills are now no longer viable.
I had to also remember that I can't take anything in there. Like, I'm very used to being that person who has the big backpack of stuff to like sit at work just in case.
Yeah.
And it's like,
that's not so hot in like a retail situation.
No, I can't just be around with like one of those green and white like satchels with like a stick over my shoulder at this place. Because I was bringing like huge bags into there so I could do nothing. It was crazy. Like I was spreading out
just a bunch, just a bag activities. Of loose Legos.
I had like references of what to draw. It was crazy.
A 3,000 piece puzzle.
Yeah, no, I don't want to be trapped in that kind of situation again. I mean, technically very convenient to be paid to do nothing, but also pretty insulting.
Yeah.
After a while.
Well, and it does get draining. Yeah. I find myself swinging like real hard between like either end of the spectrum on that, where there are times at my job where days like today where like all of a sudden it'll be like everything is on fire. We have to fix this now, you know, and it's just like Jesus Christ. And like the last like 2 hours of my day will just be way too fucking stressful and will just be completely over the top ridiculous, especially for the thing that I do.
Yeah.
And then there will be other times where there's nothing. There's nothing. And like you're scared to say that you have nothing to work on because people will find things for you to do.
Yeah.
But
they will.
But it hits like a certain point where we're like the threat of, boy, I've been working on nothing for a long time, like starts to increase the anxiety of, oh man, I haven't worked on anything in a long time. People are going to find out that I have been working.
Yeah.
and it ends up, both too much work and too much downtime can be, I feel like, equally stressful for very different reasons.
For sure. Now, speaking of downtime, we spent a lot of this time. So are you down?
Oh, very good. Yep.
Dragonby.
Yeah, landed it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get into this. So good news. The save still works.
Mm-hmm.
We have not lost our progress yet, which means I don't have to worry about not getting the real versions of the achievements and not just the stand-ins.
Ooh.
So let's get into it. You getting game
just
audio?
So you know. Yeah, I'm getting it.
Great.
We're probably not beating Giza today. But
probably not.
We're going to get there.
Though I was surprised when I was looking at the walkthrough earlier today that we are further in than I thought we were.
Well, I mean, when you compare it to
we're roughly halfway through.
I mean, honestly, the structure of both of the games is actually pretty similar. Mm-hmm. The difference is that the story is actually there.
Present.
Yeah. You know, passable even.
So we are here in the city of Mirage. It is a desert city. Very, very clever. So a couple things that need to happen. One, the mysterious stranger should be around here, maybe, so that we can get a health upgrade.
Oh, the health upgrade.
That's him, isn't it?
Yeah, that's him. Oh, how could you tell?
Whoa,
Was it the cloak?
Shady merchant. Want to buy something?
What are you buying?
Do I have? I got that much, right? All right,
surely.
Great. Poof.
Ooh.
All right.
Oof. Hey.
So we got some more max health. Let's see. How much money do we have? It's not on that screen. Oh, I'm going to have to relearn. Okay. So that was like half of our cash.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
So it'll probably be 800 next time.
Yeah. Yeah, it doubles each time. So
we know to save at least.
So before we go and like talk to everybody around the town, I want to do a little backtracking because there was some stuff hidden out in the desert that we did not get. And then found out
different goose chase.
Found out there was like, oh, actually, there's some like really powerful special moves and a magic item out in the desert from whence we just came. So we're gonna go do that.
Yeah, we weren't being super thorough. We were just honestly at the end of the thing trying to get to Mirage.
Yeah, we're at the end of the stream. We were both tired, and we were stuck in this loop of just fighting random worms until one was the one that mattered.
Yep. Probably the first official drag of the game, I would say. of like okay, the MMO quest level progression of like, all right, beat X number of worms until you get the item, whatever. But I mean, every game gets one. You all get one. Some of them get thousands.
Yeah,
that's what we call. That's what we call Final Fantasy
14. Yep. The fact that Final Fantasy 14. So I played 14 for maybe like a month during lockdown just to see I mean, what else was I going to do with my time?
I mean, I did the free trial a little bit with my sister.
Yeah.
I tried it out. It's okay.
And the thing that kind of blew my mind was no matter what class you picked, no matter what job you had active, it was the exact same quest line that would reset for each one of them. Like for every single job, you would have like a series of like, go talk to this person, go talk to this person, go talk to this person quests. So
yeah,
if you were, like the artificer or the crafter, whatever, whatever the one where you're like building crafting shit, like if you did like 8 quests in a row on that line and then change your, you know what, I'm going to look at the sewing job or whatever. It was literally the exact same template, just a different NPC that you would talk to. And it was like that for all of the battle style classes as well. It was just like, oh my God. I thought multi-classing was going to be like a fun thing to do, but you always start back at 1, no matter which one you pick.
I mean, that is the unfortunate thing. Like it is indeed a feature of the game that you can have one character that has all of the classes, can do absolutely everything in the game. However, unfortunately, you have one character that could do everything in the entire game.
Yes.
So it's just like it's like if you have to understand what that really means. Like in order to find an issue with it. It's not a problem.
It's not, it's not like inherently a bad thing. It was just more of, I looked into the future and watched all of my time dissolve away. Yeah. And it was like, I'm actually never going to do this.
Yeah. I just, unfortunately, I think my time of enjoying MMOs is done, because the one that I enjoyed the most was actually Terra Online. And I recently had seen that there was some kind of private server that it's a dead game now. It is officially like it lasted for like 9 years, I think. It had a good run, but it died. So I thought maybe for old time's sake, I'll install this. I'll see about, the experience is boosted. Maybe I'll be able to get to some of the later classes that I was never able to play.
Right.
Get to see. No. I got to level 1 and I was just like, I have to do all of this again. I think I'm good. I'm just good.
Yeah, I'm
not sure what MMO could do it for me anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, it's too much of a, I mean, that's, so 14 is the only MMO that I've given any time to.
Right.
Hang on. The description reads, press the X button and the Hausa will show you its fantastic power. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Oh.
All right, so there we go.
So he just never thought to do that until he... All right.
He just never thought to spin around a bunch.
Okay.
Right. Oh, I should probably...
So the special move for the sword is the uppercut, and then the special move for that one is
like this spin around thing.
Does it take HP?
It does. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of a desperation move. But apparently,
at least close range.
Yeah,
for that thing is pretty good.
Yeah, and apparently it does like bonus damage to like armor or something for enemies that I guess have like a hidden armor stat or something like that.
Neat. I wouldn't have expected that in this game, but at the same time, every single time I say that, it's like at some point you just have to expect it. This is just a good game,
right? Yeah. So eventually, it's like, oh yeah, no, it makes sense that they would have thought of something like that.
Yeah, they have proven at every turn so far that they're good. So it's like,
with the exception of this, where there was no reason to explore the rest of this area.
Well, I mean, that's not even like.
So actually, fuck this game.
Yeah, you know, it's actually terrible. You should uninstall.
My love for this game is on a razor's edge.
I just think it's like, it's so funny though, because again, I will say this every single time. Never would have thought about this game. If not for Draken. And so I'm very thankful. Very thankful for Draken.
Yeah. No, for sure. All right.
It just shows everybody can learn. It's like they really did genuinely take like everything that was wrong with Draken, how it was, and they added story. They added clear destinations.
They added controllable characters.
They added a compass on
a compass
screen.
On screen.
Yeah. They added dodgeable enemies. You know, so it's not as random of an encounter. Like, they added a battle system. Not just people milling around and wildly swinging at each other.
Not just like an idle game before that was a thing that existed.
Yeah. So they added controls.
So just to break down like the bullet list of things they added to this game from the first game: controls, story, characters, gameplay,
a narrative, purpose, intention,
a sense of progression,
game design was also added, I believe. So yes,
and battle music.
Yeah, battle music. The only thing that I feel that they took away and that I miss a little bit is the day-night cycle. I still would have loved to have seen that.
Yeah, I think that would have added an extra element for sure, because you do spend a lot of time wandering around out here.
Yeah. And I really
this
did.
This is a really
honestly,
good case in point where I'm not actually sure where these other lions are.
Yeah. I can see why. But it's like, if they're going to go and make all of these areas very much more self-contained, actual locations rather than just random one big field, then I'm glad that they still have individual music for every area, but I would have loved to have seen that continued from the first game of like a song and then the night version of the song.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. And I would have loved to have seen the return of random constellations attacking you at night.
Yeah, I feel we talked about that last time too, where it feels like that is maybe like the one big like miss on this.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like,
I mean, it's a Drakenism.
No, for sure.
Drakenism is now a word. Never been said before. I guarantee it.
And if I have my way, it will never be said again.
But yeah, it's a Drakenism. Oh, too late. But
damn it.
Too late. Finally. But there's just like, there were distinctive things about that game for sure.
Oh,
okay. Okay, log in. Or log out. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Firing.
Don't really do anything projectile wise.
Oh,
never mind.
No, they got projectiles on their fists.
Okay.
They got the best of both worlds. Shit.
That's crazy.
That's why we bought potions.
Hey, just in case. That all this grinding is not for nothing.
Oh,
maybe those are. Yeah, maybe you should use the other weapon for those.
Man, I shouldn't be here. Was actually going to be what I thought.
This seems like a whole ordeal now. No, lasers.
There we go.
Yeah, that's pretty good against flying enemies.
Yeah.
I guess that's the whole point. Give you more options.
Look at this dude just waiting for me.
Is he emoting on you?
He's doing no damage and laughing about it. like a real prick.
Inconveniencing you. That's so weird. In the other room they were doing damage.
They very nearly murdered me.
Yeah, I guess these guys are just going against the grain. Thinking outside the box. What if I didn't damage them?
Oh, fuck yes. Okay. That move forever. Press Y to win.
Oh, that's a wizard. Okay.
Well, now he's fucking dead.
that was a wizard.
Yo, does this weapon kick ass all of a sudden?
Yeah, I think so.
What happened?
It never would have. Well, it's level 3 now. I mean that's the other thing. It's like, yeah, I think you leveled it up and then never used it, and then now it's just like the first time you're actually using it. Oh,
okay.
What's that do?
So we'll need to like fact check this, but what I read is, so there are like areas out in the world that I don't know if we've actually encountered any of them, because I think they're different from the warp points.
Oh.
Or maybe they are the warp points and they just describe them weirdly in the walkthrough. But basically, if you use the mirror while you are on those things, it will send you to like a special dungeon that is tied to that specific point, where there's like other like loot and equipment and shit to get.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. So there is.
I've never heard of this in my entire life. There were secret dungeons in this game.
Yeah, there are secret dungeons in this game. So there is all kinds of shit.
Who's gonna tell me? What?
So when you said
I played this like 10 years ago.
When you said we're probably not going to finish this tonight, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're very much right.
We're in the bonus episode. I had no idea. We're just doing that early.
So those are the two major things to get out here. There is a third. I don't remember what's on the third. Oh shit! Here it is.
That's.
But I think I mean
that's from something.
It is tied to your level. Okay, I'm gonna let's do this.
What level are you?
I'm level 22 right now.
So they try to match your level for the secret dungeon?
No, I think like, God, how to phrase this? So like how the earlier areas in the game are lower level enemies. I think the same is true for the dungeons that they warp to. I think they are like tied, like they're like of a similar difficulty for the area. So I think that if we jumped into like the desert one, we might get our shit wrecked, because this is like a later part in the game. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna go back into town.
The snow one.
Oh no, I was gonna go back into town and save, and then come back out here and see what happens if we give this a shot.
I mean, you could also warp to the other. Just check that one out.
But yeah, we could. All right. So
I mean, you've basically established that we're trying to prep here, so may as well.
All right. So if this is, okay, the road leads.
You're not driving this thing, are you?
Road leads straight to it. I'm trying. I'm definitely trying. All right, so if we follow the road, hopefully this leads right back to town, which would be very helpful, so that I don't have to try to remember where this thing is. Okay, and
I mean,
immediately we're off the map. Well, yeah, but we don't have a map for specifically where I was standing.
Oh, you don't? Okay. Wait, did you talk to everybody in town?
I didn't talk to anybody in town.
Oh, okay.
I specifically wanted to come out here and grab this stuff.
Oh, because
first,
talking to them will
because it might advance something.
Yeah, true.
All right, I am fully lost now. Look, we are so much further off course than we should be.
yeah, I think so.
Who's gonna flip you here?
Okay.
All right.
Doing that 3-point turn. Yeah, no, I think we're veering into Desert Bus now.
Hey, Illich, how's it going, man?
Good evening.
It might be somebody's birthday, as a matter of fact.
Is it your birthday? Birthday slug?
It's a birthday. We had a birthday slug in chat.
Oh. I'm not singing.
Neither am I. Don't think I would.
Well,
though.
You get nothing. You get nothing. Congratulations.
Thanks for coming, Illich.
Thank you.
Fuck off.
Actually, honestly, getting no singing is way better than getting singing.
Yeah, it is. It depends.
Everyone's stopping.
So
and doing that is like
I'm probably gonna get shit for this. I think what makes getting sung happy birthday bad is not the song itself. It is the way it is done.
Yeah.
Like so like people sing it like really loud and obnoxiously. They always start it way too high of a key. In other social situations that aren't like your immediate family members, it's like coworkers and no one cares. So it's just like, happy birthday to you. I think that happy birthday can sound amazing if people try.
I mean, but who are these people who are going to? I know that you work in the theater.
Yeah, well,
however, that is 99% of not people's experience.
But I am not talking about asking a bunch of theater people to do it. I'm saying you get a group of people together and ask them to care about it, like actually like walk them through it a little bit. I think that any group of people could sound great. That's like the premise. That's the basic premise of how like a choir works, is that not everybody in a choir has perfect pitch. It's just there is enough tonality amongst everybody that it covers the gaps, you know. And
see, already by the fact that you even just said the word tonality is not a word that most people have ever heard or tried to use.
Like I said, I know this is not a popular opinion.
Well, it doesn't have to be a popular opinion. Yes, everybody can sing. No, nobody wants to. Like, where are these people? I mean, my mom. Okay,
I'm saying if you got people, if you took a moment and just like, hey, let's try like sincerely singing this to this person right now, instead of just doing like, oh, that's what we're supposed to do. It's like, actually, you know,
where
like,
is this person who would say that? Is that you?
Yes.
Are you that person?
I'm that person. I have genuinely written a script
here,
that is me doing this to an audience.
Here are the actual people that are involved in a happy birthday hostage situation.
They're not held at gunpoint.
Normally is what it is, though. It's like everyone is like, all right, it's time. And so there's the one person who tries to sing it in another key. There's the one person who tries to harmonize it.
That's me.
There's the idiot who goes, and many more after. And there's the person who tries to do happy at the beginning, at like as long as humanly possible and then get everybody else to do it. It's that person. It's that person. I think there's a fifth person. There's somebody who tries to sing it really slowly at the beginning. There's also somebody who just isn't keeping up with the rest. There's somebody who sings like 3 words of it and then stops and just sees if everybody else is going to do anything about it. These are the real people that are involved in this situation. Can you really get them to sing? Can you really honestly say that those are the people who want to sing?
All I'm saying is that there's a person who does the Maryland.
That's true. That's number 6.
Happy birthday. All I'm saying is that there is a group psychology where, like, the reason that the situation you just described happens is specifically because everyone associates it with these kind of connotations. They associate it with these like uncomfortable and like forced social gathering types of interactions. Mm-hmm. And all I am saying is that with a little less cynicism, I think we could transform Happy Birthday into something that at least is moderately pleasant to hear.
So they're all waiting for the right director.
Yes, exactly. So little by little, one by one,
who puts their fingers up and tries to do the little I'm
Jacob Colliering directing different parts.
Yeah, you're that person. Congratulations, 7th person.
No, I'm actually the 2nd person who tries to harmonize.
I don't try anymore.
Oh,
I'm the 3 words stop singing person.
What's great is that I am also like a hypocrite because at work we do weekly birthday announcements.
Oh my god.
And
who cares? 365 days passed. Amazing.
Oh my god. Are you one of those people?
I'm not.
Oh my.
Give me a cake.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, no. Give me a good meal. I don't even want a cake anymore.
Okay. All right. Okay. At least there's something. I have all of my friends, nearly all, do not give a shit about their birthday.
Oh, I like it.
And it drives me nuts because I'm just kind of like, no, let's go do something. Let's have, like, surely you want to just like hang out. We don't have to do anything big and crazy. I'm not asking for that, but it's like, you sure you don't want to like, I feel like my best friend like does not want people to know when his birthday is because he fucking can't stand anyone even wishing him a happy birthday. The idea that he gets any attention at all. And it's just like,
there's definitely people like that. Or there's even people who are just like, they had enough traumatic birthdays that they just want to stop. And I get it. But there is also like understanding that there's going to be people who are not really on the same wavelength of that, or that might want to do a little something. So maybe you tell them to tone it down, to do something little, or just like not make it like a whole thing.
Yeah,
I get that. But if there's people who like genuinely get mad, I don't like it.
Yeah, believe me, I think the people who are on like the opposite end of the spectrum are even more annoying. Who are just like, it's my birthday month. It's just like, no, fuck off. like no.
Like, no, you don't get that.
You don't get that. You do not. You don't get it. You don't get that much of my attention. But
I even think half birthday is obnoxious. Like, come on. Just stop. Quarter birthdays, okay. I don't think I've ever met a quarter birthday person, but
I don't even know what that means. You mean like you celebrate like every 3 months?
Every 3 months.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, every 3. Like that's not a real person.
No.
That's somebody I invented right now.
That's the mystical 8th person.
Yeah, that's the 8th person. Definitely. Honestly, that person would also keep their Christmas decorations up all year next to their Halloween ones. Like they've got all sorts of problems, I think. So it's
at that point, that's just your house decor. Like that's not even seasonal.
Yeah,
that's just how you just have your house decorated.
Yeah, just have a different room for every holiday.
Have an Easter tree.
That is crazy.
Come on, kids, it's time to hang the eggs.
It's just like
this woman says, "Leave me alone." This woman has been to too many birthdays.
It's her birthday.
Oh, I talked to her a second time and she sighed. She's like, as a cloak of evil spreads across the land, a hero will manifest. His name is Titanio.
Oh, she was just deep in thought. She was not like sad.
She literally said, "Leave me alone," the first time I talked to her.
Yeah, that's what I say when I'm deep in thought. Am I the problem?
You gonna talk to her a third? Oh, okay. Right.
Okay. Yeah.
I thought maybe 3 times would be the charm there.
What do you think that person's up to?
Help me, warrior. The cloaked figure croaks weakly. Oh, excuse me. Help me, warrior. I have lost my magic, and here I will die. Unless you give me your crystal. Whoa. No. What?
You gonna upgrade it? You gonna upgrade it?
I don't know. What is our crystal? Do we have a crystal? I don't remember having a crystal. Oh shit! I tried to pause. Well. Oh no.
Okay. Well, I guess we don't have one now.
The figure laughs. My magic has returned thanks to you. Bye now. Oh, fucking.
Okay. Do you just...
I don't know what... Oh, it was this.
Oh,
so it was just a mana
well,
replenishing. So they just took one of our recover items. All right, well, fucking whatever.
Okay. Well, cool. Well, now you're not dead. Great.
Hey, do you know you just have some crazy old lady who just steals shit back there?
Yeah. I mean, it happens. Big city, you know.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things.
Find the magic mirror. I'm way ahead of you. In battle, the magic mirror reflects an enemy's attack.
That's right.
Yeah, I believe that is true.
Oh. So you mentioned all the other things that it did and not that?
Oh, yeah, and also you can use it in fights, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Professor Methatron likes this quiet town. He visits us often.
You doesn't really seem like the type.
Further, there's a magic mirror that makes miracles happen. The woman goes on to say, use it when you find a glowing oven. Oh, wow. So they just straight up tell you that it's real and it exists.
Okay.
So apparently you never talk to these people.
We just kept talking about like how this game actually tells you stuff to do in the game. And it's like amazing because you don't technically have to have a walkthrough if you just pay attention. It's crazy. But I mean, I never knew about the secret dungeon thing. And so this line of dialogue was in there, but I don't think I would have. You wouldn't
have known to go to the lion statues and then blow the horn to make the statue go away to then go to the secret cave. Yeah.
No, that's just not even the kind of player I am. I think at this point, I can't really even put myself in the mind of like when I was 15 or whenever I played this.
Sure.
But I can imagine I was probably thinking, I want to go to the next area because this game is cool. So, you know.
What else is in the game?
I wasn't sticking around that much.
Yeah, you weren't absorbing the story beats.
I mean, I hadn't played the Tales games and stuff yet, so I think that was probably when I started doing more JRPG type stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure if there was like 100% completion of games and stuff back then, I would have been like at 98% for Tales of the Abyss, and that's a really, really long game.
Yeah. Yeah, the Tale games are there's a lot. There's a lot to those.
Tales of Symphonia is like 60 hours normal.
Oh God.
It's like, I can't, it goes back to the MMO thing. And by the way, I played that game 2 times. Like 60 hours is what I'm saying. So it's like, I would do New Game Plus on JRPGs. That was the type of timing that I was on.
Oh, dude.
As a kid. Like, I don't even know anymore if I can get through one.
Yeah, I can't think of the last time I did a New Game Plus playthrough of anything. Like the only game I can think of in this moment is like the first Dead Space. And that's
really?
Yeah, because I really loved that game. So I definitely like went through it multiple times.
Hey, did you play the remake?
I did. Oh. It's very good.
So, just in your personal time or on stream?
In my personal time. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I figured. Because it's hard to really... Do you like that he talks now?
Oh, Isaac.
Yeah. What did you think? Who did you think I was talking about?
I don't know. That's why I just got stun locked.
That's what we call a follow-up question. So, like,
I'm unfamiliar.
That was easy.
I'm not used to having conversations with people in a in a performative style.
Right. We haven't done that in ages. But
I think it's okay. I think it's fine. You know, yeah. It's one of those things where he was already talking in the second game.
Right.
You know, so,
I guess so.
So it wasn't like, oh God, what did they do to him?
It wasn't Master Chief taking his helmet off.
Right. Yeah. It was just kind of like, yeah, okay, sure. You know, it helps modernize it a little bit. I think I find myself kind of torn on like the silent protagonist concept. Yeah. Because there are times when I think it's fine, and then there are other...
I hate Link so much. Keep going, by the way.
Technically not silent. But he...
Might as well be.
He is... Because characters are... in games where characters are constantly talking to you and giving you like very specific instructions and story information, I think it sometimes does read as weird if your character doesn't speak at all. You know,
my favorite part is when somebody asks you to explain something and then you just stare at them, and then the screen goes dark,
face to black comes, and then they say something like, "I see, so that's how it happened." Okay,
yeah.
Well,
like, so you can only talk when the screen is dark? Is that what's happening? Like, is he only talking on the loading screens? Like, how it's very weird. Also, when people will assign things about your personality to you as a character,
so
in between the scenes, and it's like, where are you getting that from? I didn't say a word.
Yeah, so I was gonna say that about Gordon Freeman. Like Half-Life 2, I feel, is a really good example of this, where a silent protagonist in those games is so... It starts fine and gets weirder the longer the game goes on. Because, and especially when you start getting into like episodes 1 and 2, because characters are now just like talking about how great you are and how important you are to the mission and how much you're gonna help the cause and everything else like that. And you know, like like Alex and is it Isaac? Is her father's name?
I've never played this game.
Oh, okay.
I'm just nodding and smiling at this point. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Anyway, people are always like talking like directly to you all the time, and Gordon never says a word. And it's really weird when like multiple characters like talking to each other about how great Gordon is. What a great guy is. And it's like, you mean that silent guy who swings a crowbar at literally everything?
Yeah.
that guy who spends
I
3
don't know.
hours stacking boxes.
Yeah, it's like it's a very strange thing because nothing about never saying a word is like viewed favorably at all. Like if you have a coworker that you've never spoken to, what do you usually think of them?
Right.
And if you like walk up to them and you try to talk to them and they don't say a word, do you continue the conversation or do you think, oh, they're busy?
Yeah.
Or like, oh, they must be listening to something. I'll just go back to what it's like. There's no line of communication there if they're not saying anything.
Right.
So it's like,
you are inclined
guys
to
getting all
not
this
engage.
I've never once thought that guy's really cool. I really want to be like that guy who didn't say anything to me. Who I tried to talk to, didn't say anything, and I was like, "Oh, that was
the
awesome.
man I looked in the
so
face
cool."
and asked how he was feeling, and then he didn't. Then he just stared
And
at me.
He just like he shifted a little, and then just
he spun in a circle,
like,
and then went and picked stuff off of my desk.
That guy who just kept swinging at me and started running into the wall. Love that guy. Greatest guy.
The guy who kept running over to the light switch to make the room dark so that he could talk.
It's just like he just faded to black whenever I said anything. I asked him a question. The power went out. Crazy. And suddenly he knew everything.
Yeah, and suddenly I knew, but suddenly I figured out actually I could solve the problem on my own. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Speaking of characters talking, I think we may have wandered into an actual story character here.
Oh, is that Ruth?
That's Ruth. Literally been on screen for 10 minutes.
Oh, is that
Oh,
Ruth?
is that Ruth?
Oh, crazy.
Oh, God. I am Ruth. I came responding to Yuna's call. Oh, she actually doesn't have anything to say.
Wow.
This is the
An
worst
actual
one of
story
these we've
character.
done. This is the worst one we've done.
We are.
Done so
The
little.
progression is insane on this one. And that is not positive.
Oh my God. Oh, this door doesn't open. More non-progress.
We're going backwards.
Ruth has the key to this
We're
house.
actually-
Oh, what the fuck? Wait a minute.
She was important.
She didn't say shit to us for half an hour while we were standing in here.
Well,
Hey,
yeah,
give me
'cause
the
we weren't
fucking key. Hello? What the? Hello?
Ring the bell.
What the fuck? What bell?
There.
Just play my
Not
horn
even a bell.
like in her ear.
Just do the dink donk emote at her. See if that helps.
Can I show her my cool mirror?
Mm-hmm.
Check this out. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay, great. What the?
All right, well, I think we established that Yuna was a different character, right?
Ruth has the key to this house. Go next door and
Go
ask
next-
if she'll give it to you. This door does not open. She is Ruth.
Okay. Well, maybe we're just not far enough along for it.
Is there something else that
Care.
we're supposed to have done?
Maybe we bring Yuna to her or something. I don't know.
Oh, is that what's going on? Is Yuna
Maybe.
missing?
Possibly.
Okay,
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't.
I know.
That was 2 episodes ago. That's too long. I think.
No, we didn't. We heard about Yuna for the first time coming to this town.
We did.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll accept that.
All right. I'm one of the guardians. Our powers prevent demons from entering. Okay. I've spoken to everyone and no one said anything all that interesting. Enter the temple and slay the invaders. All right. I guess I'll go do that then.
Okay. Was that the place that we came from? Or was that just an extra place? Like the one with the lasers and stuff. We just walked through it.
That was not temple. That was
Okay.
That was one of the hidden lion areas. That's where we got the mirror from.
Right. So there's probably going to be a temple that's like that, but bigger.
Yeah.
All right.
So I guess we can head out of town and
On board.
head back to the road and continue this way.
Nobody gave us a map, by the way. I don't think they did.
No. Oh, this is a warp area.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay. But we haven't activated. We haven't gone through this part of the... Right. Okay.
You're going to bump into the cactus.
Shut up.
You're going to do it.
There is no temple on this map.
Okay.
You
know what?
Hey,
this would be a good time.
Guess what, Mr. Navigator?
This
You
would be
wanna
a good time to look up some,
pull up that old walkthrough there, huh?
look up some things and what to do. Okay. So I am going to Control F and look at Mirage.
Yep.
Mirage.
I'm just gonna do a lap around the rest of this perimeter area out here.
Map codes. These codes can be used to start off with some of the later maps in the game. What? Huh?
We're not doing cheats. Stop looking up Game Genie codes for
Okay.
Dragon View.
Sorry, went straight to the end of the walkthrough for that new game plus action.
Yeah, we're gonna get Titanio up to level 99 here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Alex should first head to the town of Mirage and speak with the old sorceress there. What?
Speak with the old sorceress. The only
we
old
did
anything
already.
that we talked to was the lady who just straight up stole our crystal.
I mean, yeah. Am I in the wrong spot again? Okay.
Almost certainly.
So I see the mighty Giza. Obviously, we get beaten up by Giza.
Right.
And then it says life goes on. An old wizard enters the room. Yada yada yada. Take the back door.
Oh, we're so close to level.
Green. Oh. Well, you do that. I'll keep. The professor does offer you a thing. He explains that the pendant. Okay, no, we're still in the room. We're still in that room. It says he gave us a new objective in the eastern desert region. Seek out Crystal Altar in Orta Temple and summon with the Dragon Lords. That's what he told us to do.
What? Who told us that?
Professor Methatron.
Oh, that guy. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. That's who the High Wizard sent us to. Oh, yeah, and he had all those fucking lore orbs.
Yeah. That
we did not read. we
nobody read that.
actively refused to read.
Not even just us. Nobody read that. But Mirage Village can be passing through the quicksand.
All right, so we need to head back out into the desert then.
I suppose so. Okay. So into the desert. Start by backtracking all the way to Castra. We did that. We went into the desert. Miles and miles of sand. I'm looking at the map now.
Great.
ASCII map. It's great. It says the desert has a lot to see, but much of it is inaccessible right now.
Just tell me which I or O to go to.
Right. That's why I wasn't looking at this thing. There's so much.
Just read through it. It's okay. No one's in a rush. I'm not in a rush. I'm just gonna fight things out in the desert.
Keep milling around.
Do it.
I'm trying to breathe. All right, fine. Desert cave rests along the southern mountain walls of the desert. What is in here, though?
Oh, well, let's go and find out. I do not remember where we found the horn.
Oh. I mean, it's talking about the sandworm above. We already did that.
Oh, that's how we found the horn. Yeah, we had to
Yeah.
fight the random sandworm.
Yeah. Quicksand cave.
Quicksand cave is what we passed through to get into Mirage.
Okay.
So we're also past that.
An EXP treasure trove.
Uh-oh.
What is this about?
Uh-oh. I've wandered too far out of the desert.
Ooh. Music change. Ooh.
Ew.
That's ooh.
Mary.
Okay. I imagine it's probably past finding the horn and the 3 lions.
Yes.
And
So the 3 lines is the last thing that we just did.
okay, last thing we just
Even
did.
though we only did 2 lions.
Glowing emblems. Now, okay, now it's talking about the magic mirror. But why?
Right. Yeah, because the magic mirror is what we get with one of the lions. It's just
Okay.
you can't be incensed by every part of the walkthrough.
Why are there so many words? That is crazy. Words in a sequence. Never heard. Okay. So
I'm gonna go into this cave.
it's really talking about backtracking to every single area.
It is.
Is that what we're doing?
That's what that mirror is for.
But do we want to do that? Is that
I
what you
don't
really
know.
want right now?
This looks
Okay.
important. We didn't see this before.
It does. It does look important. What?
I don't remember if we.
Oh?
All right. Well, we're not getting past that room.
No, we're not. What is this one? Actually, I suppose I could just look, couldn't I? I mean... Oh. Wait, what is that? Oh. Interesting.
Can I walk across the fire with this? Oh, actually, the fire doesn't do that much.
Oh.
Seemed like maybe the fire didn't do that much damage to us.
I mean...
Oh, it's really
What is
knocking
your
me.
definition of not much?
It's really knocking me backwards, so I think it does not want us to do that.
Yeah. I mean, ideally, we could just walk across
maybe-
and see a fire.
Maybe we go check out the thing with the mirror.
It
we
says-
just go check out. Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's the old
That's
boss.
a boss refight. Okay. I killed it in 2 hits. We're fine.
And what were you concerned about? Really? I don't think there's really much to...
Oh, shit.
Whoa. Oh, nice.
An MP upgrade. Oh my god, there's a whole second row down there.
Oh, wow. I mean, there are a lot of magic items, so I'm not too surprised there.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it is talking about, it says we need to sand Melody to enter Orta Temple. The key to entering Orta Temple is found in the underground cave. Push it!
Fuck you. I am trying.
Push it!
and this
Harder.
one doesn't do it. Don't you go getting all salt.
We
Don't get all
spent an
salt.
hour
Don't get all
last
salt and
time.
pepper on me. I have learned.
Push it.
It doesn't. It don't go. It don't go.
Why aren't you pushing it?
I don't know what. Oh my fucking god.
Okay, so we can go. Where is Orchard Temple? Let's just figure that out.
I am giving you to the count
Because-
of
Because
how fast I walk to figure out where to go next, because I am heading towards that Triforce and we are going to go do a secret dungeon if you don't tell me what the next real thing to do is.
You know what? Let's just do that anyway.
All right.
Because
Fuck it.
it seems to think that we want to backtrack to all of the secret dungeons.
I mean, I'm down.
We want to do that?
I'm down to do it.
I'm down to do it.
All right, then let's
see how bad they are.
Yes.
Starting with this one.
We've not.
This one's terrible. Actually, probably go save first.
The only thing that we have done since our last save was just getting that MP upgrade, so I'm not worried about losing that much progress on this.
You beat a boss in 2 hits. That was cool.
That also was, but it was a refight. It's a boss that we've killed before. Whoops.
Go save.
I think that was like the first. It's such a long way to hike, though.
Oh, is there not another way?
No,
yeah, that is annoying.
It's just Mirage. Okay, that's.
I mean, that is the other thing. You can't really walk through water in this game.
Yeah, that is the other thing.
That's. I mean, it would be funny if you still drowned like the other game. Like after all this, he would just walk out and then just drown.
And then Titanio walked out into the ocean
for no reason. He walked him to the edge. He walked further.
Okay. All right. Okay. So there's the entrance to Mirage.
I mean, now you're closer to Mirage.
So the first.
You may as well just save. I'm telling you.
I'm just gonna kind of wander around serpentine style.
All right. Well, I will continue to look for this long amount of text that perhaps will say something that's very close to the. Ooh.
I accidentally wandered into the thing that I couldn't find the first time.
Oh, cool.
Okay, it's not that.
Oh, okay. Wait, what were you looking for?
Well, because they say the 3 lions, but we only did 2 of them. So I don't know where the 3rd lion is.
Wait, so you said we're past the 3 lions, but we're not past the 3 lions because we're got 2 of the 3 lions.
We're past the important part of the 3 lions, which is 2 lions.
Okay. So the 2/3 of the 3 lions, I guess. Just
if you want to go back and read what the 3rd lion does, I guess that's fine too.
Well, perhaps that might have been important to know, but it says the North Lion. Don't make a reference. The South Lion and the East Lion.
Okay.
So I could only imagine that those align with where they are.
You might even say they align.
I might not say that, actually. I think you might not look directly into the camera and say that, yeah. But okay. So which ones did you? That doesn't even make any sense.
We got
because
okay,
why would you know that?
Well, I can tell you, we got the one with the mirror in it, and we got the one with the Hausa technique. So whichever one isn't those 2 is the one that remains.
Okay, so it says the inner chambers of the North Lion reek with stagnant air and decaying flesh. This is why I hate this.
It takes so much longer when you interject every 3 words.
But I'll just scan down to the important part.
Oh my god!
After all the flavors. Let's see.
All right, I'm as far south as we could possibly be, so I'm just gonna truck it up north.
Okay. I don't really recognize a lot of the stuff that it's talking about with the North one, so it's probably the North one.
Okay.
Wait, never mind. It's talking about the Hausa technique. So that was the one we went to.
Okay, so we did do that one then.
Yes. Okay. South one. Mummies. We saw mummies.
We saw mummies, so that's probably the magic mirror.
Probably the magic mirror. So East Lion, nearby to the South one, It says, from the South Lion, head directly west until you meet with another path. It look like arrows. Follow that path directly north. Take this path east.
The fuck? You've said every direction. Okay.
I told you.
All right. This is.
You told me to read this. That's what it said.
Okay. I think this is South Lion. It also
says once inside, the contents are somewhat anticlimactic.
Well, so then I was right the first time to not even worry about it.
Once inside, consists of only 2 rooms and no enemies. A wizard who will trade the magic crystal for 20 fruit. So that.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's it. Well, I guess you were right.
All right, so with that mystery solved.
Well, thank goodness the 3 lions were important. Now, where do we go? Also, I'm pretty sure this is the other one. Because you ran into the mummies again. Oh, well.
No, yeah, that's what I said, was that I was pretty sure that this was the south one.
Oh, yeah.
But I have to go back through it because it locked me out.
Oh, okay. Well, now that we know that the other one isn't just fruit and bats,
well, and also we don't have a crystal to trade anyway.
Yeah,
so.
True. You got you got mugged in the city by an old woman.
All right. So after that section should be the thing about the magic mirror and all the special places, right?
Yeah. So the place that we're trying to get to is Orta Temple, which I will try and find. Happily, I will try to find.
It's your job. It's why you're here.
Absolutely.
Literally the thing you're here to do.
Gladly, we'll try to find Orta Temple. Ooh. Control F. Orta.
I'm confident in saying that I'm pretty sure I didn't sigh once during Draken.
You absolutely did. And I can tell you, I can clip where you sighed.
That game was engaging from start to finish.
I could do a compilation of sighs from Tony from the Draken series alone. All right.
All right. I'm standing at the entrance to Mirage.
Right. Okay.
Actually, by the time you figure out where we're supposed to go, I guess I will have time to have saved.
Yeah. May as well. Because now you've wandered and backtracked and wandered. All right. Now, back to Quicksand Cave. As soon as you leave the cave, you notice you're standing on
God damn it. You gotta play the horn every time you come in. Oh, man. All right, fine.
Okay. Yeah, those things again. Look like Undertale enemies. But,
oh, shit. These guys are worth a good chunk of XP, actually.
Cool. Yeah, maybe you should fall in here more often.
Did you find the horn? Wait a minute. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my great-great-granddaughter's. Oh, that's my great-great-granddaughter's horn. The legends that spoke of my family are true then. Thank you. I've always wondered.
Is this Yuna?
She's been down here the whole time. Please, play the horn for me.
Oh. It's gonna pass on. That's crazy.
Ah! What a beautiful tone. Show me where you found this. Well, I pulled it out of a big sandworm.
Well, told you.
Okay. So I didn't know that was a thing that was going to happen at all. We just stumbled into that.
I think maybe that actually had to happen before.
Yeah, was that like an actual?
Yeah.
Was that a load bearing interaction?
Because I think that was Yuna, and so maybe now Ruth will actually talk. And
is that what it is?
The other house.
Okay.
Possibly. I don't know.
Well, let's find out. No! Oh, god damn it!
Oh.
This is bad menuing.
Right.
All right. Horn here.
Okay. Because it kept talking about okay, yeah, it says go to the rooms. Wine, horn, Mirage. Yeah. Okay, so in this it is talking about, how Ruth will give you the key. So it's like, why didn't you give us the key? We had to do that first. Somehow. I don't know how we would have known that.
That's so weird. That's so weird.
If she doesn't do it, then I really have no idea.
Yeah. Well, if she doesn't do it, then we are definitely just gonna go to the hidden whatevers, and
yeah.
so we can do something during this stream. Speaking of doing something, let's get a quick little level up here.
But yeah, that house is needed to unearth or to temple, so we literally can't do anything until Ruth gives us the key. And by the way, I just want to let you know that I pulled up another walkthrough to find that out.
Great. Good.
So I'm just saying.
Good.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying.
Person who hates reading, but only when it's the thing that I gave them.
It's
now it's like, actually, I'm gonna do twice as much reading now on this other thing, but it's a thing that I care about.
No, I did half as much reading, so I could actually find it. That's. I know I've fallen off. I know I don't read as much as I used to when I was in elementary school. Yes, but
you've changed, man.
I need it concise now. It's just what happens.
I am Ruth. I came responding to Yuna's call.
Nothing happened.
Nothing. God damn it.
Okay, I will read this again. In Mirage, you'll encounter a merchant. Yeah, you encountered a merchant. Talk to the woman in town. And then talk to Yuna, the head priestess. She's in one of the houses.
Okay. All right. So maybe she's.
Wait.
So she teleported up here at some point.
Okay. So we didn't talk to Yuna then. So
okay. So now she's here.
So you just missed that.
Either. Okay.
Everyone missed that.
One of two things happened. Either she wasn't here and this house was different before,
okay.
or
we
straight up never went in here.
Okay. Yeah, the house was different. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Well, that's going to do it for today's stream, guys. Appreciate you coming around. That's a good place to leave off.
Okay. So we're just trying to assume like every single person is Yuna, but Yuna, the very obvious different sprite character standing right here. The person
that the artist spent some extra time on.
It's like that they made sure that we knew that one pixel meant that. So, okay.
Oh, Lord Yuna turns out to be the most radiant woman you've ever met. Turns out to be.
How could we tell?
Turns out to be a unique NPC
Was it the brown
sprite.
cloak?
Hello, Titanio. I've been awaiting your arrival, she says in a silky voice. I am the High Sorceress of Yuna. Wait, of Yuna?
Huh?
I know. Wait, what? God, is that is this a translation thing or something?
I don't know.
I know you wish to enter the Orta temple, but it has since been buried in sand since times of old. The temple itself judges if you may enter. Play for it the sand melody to request passage. The temple will hear. Ruth holds the key. Go to Ruth's house. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Ruth holds the key, or whatever. We all know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You can't go back there. That's no.
Okay.
That's employees only. All right. Now we can fucking talk to Ruth.
Oh, goodness. Goodness, we just did everything else but that.
Playing this for like an hour and 20 minutes. We've done
I'm so glad that
one
the progression
thing.
in this particular. Okay, if there is anyone watching the VOD out here, one, you don't have to. And two, that's it.
You have to stop coming onto my channel and telling people not to watch me. It has to stop. It is the antithesis of why people collab.
That is frankly the best I could do. Is to spare them the amount of time that it took.
God damn it.
If you really want to, you can skip the first 2 hours, and it's not been 2 hours yet.
That you can do. Yeah, you could actually. Nothing important's going to happen in the next 9 minutes.
you could probably, if you link this to anyone else, make sure that it skips to this point.
Hey, we got the key.
First. Ruth. Thank goodness.
I'm gonna save real quick so we don't have to do. So if we die, we don't have to do a bunch of talking.
Yeah, that's fair. I think so.
Easy enough.
Hey, well, now we're back on track. Now we know what Orta Temple is.
All right.
Now we don't have to wander.
And now it's just like the stream just started. Oh, this is a fun room. This is worth it.
Great. Every other place. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got statues and everything. Underground.
Oh, it's the underground you talked about. Oh, shit. Fuck you.
You're kidding me.
Well, we in it now.
Okay. Yeah, we're under the ground. Fascinating. Well, I mean, everything's dying pretty easy.
I was going to say, yeah, the good news is that we did, those couple of levels that we got appear to have helped.
Yeah. Now, where is the temple? Okay, well... I mean, now it's just talking about the dungeon itself.
Yeah, I was going to say, at this point, it's just a matter of just...
I don't really need
getting through all this.
Anymore. Just in case, though...
Hot dead end.
Keep something open. It says the recommended level for the Orta Temple is 26.
We might get there naturally.
Yeah, I think so. Probably within the dungeon itself, nothing else. Yeah, that's how you do it. Oh, that's why. That's why they do that.
Huh.
They're literally doing that to knock you off. They don't actually care.
Fuck me.
Oh, okay. They don't actually care that they're doing damage or not. They're just there to be annoying.
Yeah.
At least there's no fall damage.
Yeah.
That would be something. Okay. Is that it? I don't know. There's more platforming. Great.
There we go.
Oh, there's even more. Whoa, that's so annoying. They're really going for it.
We got him. Oh, come on. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Depth perception.
Yeah, that was a little... It's a little
was cruel.
deceptive.
That was cruel. I mean, honestly, most side-scrolly games like this don't really have platforming.
Well, not
Especially when
platforming
you're having
that moves like on a vertical plane, that's for sure.
Usually no. On conveyor belts.
Yes.
Made of sand.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, probably a good place for that. I mean, at least they'll just be hitting you backwards.
There we go.
But yeah. Is that it? No. Goodness. Oh, okay.
So, you are so put upon tonight.
I told you that there's something here. I'm just trying to find it. Hey, at least you're the one playing.
Yeah, thank God for that, I guess. I'm real good at this game.
I mean, you're better than I am. I immediately take it back. Okay. All right. So, do you remember a little while back when I said I wish there was a way that we could work it out to hand the other player the controller?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of that again.
You don't want to play this.
That's true. Not at this point. Not specifically this part, no. You got that. That's on you. We spend so much time defending the game, and then it does this.
There we go.
Why?
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
Skill-based jumping.
Son of a bitch! It was just
side scroller.
It was just a loop back to where we already came from.
Oh,
all right. Which means that there's a path that I missed.
Wait. So you only went right from that way, didn't you?
If I go left, that's the it's the beginning of the dungeon. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Well, okay. In one of these rooms, we must have only gone down, right?
Well, what I'm thinking is that there's got to be like some spot at some point here. Is this a thing that this game does? I don't remember.
What do you mean?
Okay. Well, I'm trying to remember.
Bomb walls?
Yeah, throwing bombs at walls.
I don't... if that happened, it happened once and they forgot it, I think.
I think we used bombs on like a rock that was blocking a mountain pass or something at some point. Like,
yeah.
Really
I think that was
on.
all.
Whoops.
Good thing that does no damage.
Yeah. Okay.
See, everything is talking about Orta Temple, but nothing about this place.
You literally said the word underground earlier.
I mean, I did, yeah, but
yeah, this is the
it doesn't have a map.
Yeah, okay.
Oh wait, no, it does.
So there's a path that I missed. There's some door that I missed somewhere.
Okay. Let's see. All right. I am just going to graciously read the long version of this passage.
You do that.
It will be obvious very quickly that the ancients who constructed these underground catacombs did not want explorers navigating about easily. With loads of dead ends, booby traps, and pitfalls, you will be in for a lengthy trek with a few wrong turns. Fortunately, the enemies you'll be facing are very easy, consisting of black beetles and gargoyles. This is of little solace if you're lost, however. So pay careful attention to the map and pitfall locations above. There are a couple of things to be aware of before proceeding. The first is that you will need to master mid-air movement while jumping in order to cross in certain areas. This means that after leaping, you will need to hold up or down to land.
You are reading this slow on
different
purpose.
horizontal.
You are reading this slow on purpose. I swear to God.
Land on a different horizontal level from when you started.
I'm going to stop doing these streams with you.
It can be tricky to get the controls down.
Get to the part where we get out of here.
I told you. But if you don't have much of a choice. Secondly, you should be mindful of sliding floors, which try to pull you into nearby pitfalls. Next section is called Jumping and Falling. Do you see why I had an issue? You see why in that.
Finding the way. After falling down the pitfall, you should drop into a room with doors at the bottom and left. Take the bottom door, which leads you to the right by the 2 dragon statues. Head up the staircase on the left side. Oh, look at that. The part of the walkthrough where it says what to do.
I told you.
And I just got there.
I just wanted to read it. Just wanted to read the section. For the underground temple. At this point, you should be on the small screen. The pits at the top and bottom.
All right. This is the beginning.
Cool. Now I do see the map.
All right. You'll enter into a long room with 2 dragon statues. The dungeon wastes no time testing your skills. Apply your safety jumps on the large man. Ignore the doorway near the center. Make another jump to the small platform, this time holding the down button as you jump. Be careful not to overjump. Being the line will be tricky. Ba 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 ba. Second room. All right. So
Does that help?
go across.
Okay.
Second floor is a moving floor and 2 gargoyles. The gargoyles are already dead. Jump attack. Ba ba ba. La 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 la. Fuck! God damn it! Son of a bitch.
I love this game.
Ah!
I love this game a lot. And I hope you love it too. And in this moment, I'm sure you do.
It's not the game that's getting under my skin.
So, I'm just saying. What do you want me to do?
Fucking goddamn.
Because that's not me. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not doing that.
I'm gonna snap this controller in half. Oh, God.
We were singing the game's praises like the whole time.
Every game gets one. Every game gets one.
This is a lot. This is a lot. Okay. Small room with 2 shuttered doors.
All right. The correct path is to drop down the pit.
Oh.
So this is the one room that we have not fallen in.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
And now I'm just back to wandering. I'm just gonna see what happens.
Well, now you're on the right track. I imagine.
I think we just backtrack into the area that we fell down before.
We're not.
We totally did.
It's a one-way door, by the way.
Son of a bitch.
Hold that, I guess. But now you know where it is.
Now we know.
Now you know where it is. That actually does make it easier to navigate too. So knowing that there is one room where it's okay to fall in, it's fine. I feel like this was the one where you were trying to avoid falling it.
Oh yeah,
like,
very much so.
Yeah.
Was trying to like not
It's like-
fall in this one.
You know, because that's like the natural thing to do.
Yeah, they've established the pattern.
Like usually you wouldn't want to do that.
We got a pathway up there. Okay.
Well, that's the only way, so I sure hope that's it. If the enemies at the same time were extremely difficult, this would be irredeemable. Like, I don't think there would be any fault for you just turning off the game. Like, at that point.
If we were in here and also getting our ass kicked with every single...
No, that'd be too much. I mean, technically, there's a world where that could happen if you weren't leveled enough, but thankfully you are.
This is a dead end.
Oh, it is. Okay.
So there's gonna be something here we missed. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wait, wasn't that the way that
We came in through that right hole before.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh god damn it, I didn't even get a chance to see what was happening.
Yeah. I think you just had to hold to the right. Keep running. I think you might have to jump to start that now.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, no. They just let you. Yeah. Oh my goodness. They are ruthless.
Uh-oh.
Sure hope that's right.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Well, okay.
way less threatening than they made that out to be.
Yeah. That's
25.
Okay.
Oh, and a chest.
I will say, the only other note other than never doing a stage like this again.
Oh, here's the score.
Oh, cool.
I don't know what we need the score for.
I think it's something you have to play for somebody else later. I don't know.
Oh,
That sounds reasonable.
is that score? Is that maybe like the song of the?
Oh, I think it's
Song of the Sand.
I think it's to enter the temple.
Yeah.
If I just
Is this going to lead us out into Yuna's? You absolute piece of shit! You could have just let us in that door.
Yeah.
No reason
You know
for
what?
us. No reason to deny us entrance. No reason.
Oh my goodness.
Yuna sees you enter through the door and smiles. Problem, she says. The horn holds the essence. The horn holds the essence of the ancients of Orta. Play upon the horn to awaken the spirits, if you know what I mean. As the notes echo from the walls of the sand cave, the ancients will reveal your path. Take this map to find the temple and take care. All right.
Wouldn't have given that to us to begin with.
Also, Ruth is here.
Cool.
Ancients have accepted you, but demons make the temple perilous. We fear for your safety.
No, I think that's honestly worse than anything that we could have. I mean, platforming.
Yeah.
Like demons platforming. Like I'm kind of chilling with demons at this point. I think that's actually preferable.
I'd rather get my ass handed to me by Giza 100 times than have to do more precision platforming in this game ever again.
Not even vertical. It's like, I think even if it was vertical, I would have been able to like accept that they were trying to do something, but like trying to like strafe with platforming. Come on.
All right, let's see here. Back. All right, back through.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Yep. All right.
It's the Orta map. We finally have more of the desert.
Finally are able to see more things. Oh, okay. Literally the desert.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh, they make you wander
More
around.
places
So,
to
well,
go.
I guess they don't technically make you wander around. You just kind of we did the wandering.
Yeah.
All right.
The remainder of the women in town say mostly the same things, though some are now more empathic about slaying the demons who infected the temple.
Oh, that's nice.
One in the second row now remarks about a group of clown-like strangers who came into town a while back, just before the demons appeared. Just going over what you missed. It's like,
was
you
the
know,
plot
super
to,
important.
Plot to Midsummer Night Dream in here all of a sudden?
Yeah, or maybe, you
It's
know,
a group of
Sweeney
traveling
Todd.
minstrels.
Actually, no, Sweeney Todd was more like a weird stationary story about a very depressed man.
Yes.
Sounds relatable, honestly. It's like, you know,
Sweeney Todd. I mean, in some ways, Sweeney Todd is one of the more relatable anti-heroes.
I mean, I guess. You know what's crazy? I watched the one from 2007 recently.
Yeah.
And I missed the front part of it. So I actually had no idea why he was doing any of that. And it made it so funny.
My God.
I literally had no context for why he went insane like that. And it was just like, this is... Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's almost like you have to watch a movie from start to finish.
It's almost like a story matters from the beginning.
Yeah. I might have to go watch the beginning of that for some context at some point. Oh, see, that's a different song.
Okay, it didn't work. Why didn't it work?
I mean, you have to be in the right spot. You know? Oh. I really feel like it's been a while since we've heard the normal battle theme.
Stand on the star and play the horn. I'm on the...
Yeah, you know how to start. Yeah, you were just like near something.
Do I need to be like out in the...
Yeah, I think maybe like... Oh.
What the fuck? I've got enemies spawning on top of me. I feel like... And it's fucking up.
Draken moment.
Like, I still don't know if the horn works.
Well, yeah, the dragon moment. But no, I think the thing is supposed to come up when you do that. Ah.
Son of a bitch.
Okay. Never mind. I thought that was it doing something, but that was...
No, that was me walking. We've actually run into this thing before. That's what I thought was going to be one of the lions.
Oh, okay. This actually is the place, but it's like, I don't... are we like...
Is there some other thing that I should be looking at?
Oh, no, I think there's like a smaller star that you have to stand on somewhere. But it's somewhere around here.
Yeah. Kind of just doing a lap here. I don't see it in the green. But I feel like the green is the star because you can see like the pattern here.
Yeah, it is the pattern.
It
is
is
the star,
definitely a star. You know, just was it standing too far away?
Maybe.
What the hell?
Let me read it again.
You'll note. Wait.
Open the way.
Upon exiting the quicksand cave, you'll notice a star symbol drawn upon the ground. Wait, like right by the entrance?
I mean, I guess so. You will also notice that the walls of the cave send out diagonal, like megaphone. As Yuna hinted, stand on the star and play the horn. Like all the way back there? That seems excessive, but okay.
Okay.
Really? That one?
We got this.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Don't you?
I think you're gonna get it.
God fucking damn it!
See, this is classic Draken at this point.
Yeah, for sure.
Getting attacked in menus. Perfect. Okay.
I am going.
Oh my
to
goodness.
Scream.
Okay. Okay. I wish there was like an item that could just like
yeah, a no encounter.
Yeah. We're trying. We really are trying.
Ah! Why?
How?
It's like timed exactly to the length of the horn song.
Oh. I think if you're standing in the wrong place, it summons an enemy.
No, because I didn't do anything that time.
It's just like
This game is just impatient as fuck.
it just really wants to make sure you level up.
Okay.
They're looking out for you.
I'm standing on as much on a center as I possibly could. This says that the ground will shake and a path will appear.
Yeah, I'm looking at the same one, but
what is happening?
Wait, do you have to specifically tell it to do a different? Because you have the score.
It's already playing a different song. Like this was not the song that it was playing before.
Do you have to like follow the path and there's another star?
I hate to say this. What does the other walkthrough say?
Okay. I will. Oh, no. Now, back to the quicksand cave. As soon as you leave the cave, notice you are standing upon a star. Blow your horn now, and a new road will appear.
Oh my god.
Follow the road, and you will eventually find Urta Temple.
Okay. I'm going to leave.
Get out.
And I'm just going to press the horn immediately.
Yeah.
Everything froze.
Everything. Yeah, okay. It's pixel perfect.
That sucks.
That's
straight
How
up.
did I finish this game?
Straight up, that sucks.
Did I finish this game? I know I finished this game because I remember some later enemy and like area. I finished the game.
That's unbelievably lame.
I don't know how, because I know for a fact.
Okay, well,
that I wouldn't have. Oh no, it says just walk to it and it'll open up.
Oh, okay.
Walk to the brick.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Okay.
Oh man.
objectively cool, executed poorly.
Yeah.
Like that's just it. That's that for that. Like,
yeah.
we get what you were going for, but
a terrific descriptor.
a little better.
I guess we're going down here on purpose.
A little better next time. But yeah, I mean, you'll get to
All right,
26
we got a couple options
probably
here.
in no time.
We got a right and a left. That's definitely going to close if we go that way, so I might as well just get out of the way now. Oh!
Nope. Oh, okay.
Oh!
I think those are times.
All right, still things that aren't doing any damage to us.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I hate when we change levels because that means that I got to backtrack to clear the rest of the floor. There we go. And what's in here? Fuck yes!
Ooh, nice.
Let's go, level 4 sword.
Ooh, take that, Giza. I mean, he will.
He's
actually gonna be totally fine with that.
Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if when we fight him, he just sets all of our stuff back to level 1.
Yeah, honestly, he was on that kind of energy.
Yeah, but now our sword is like this sick blue, so that's cool.
It's getting cooler. Physically. Are those spikes? They look like spikes.
I don't want to find out.
So the other that is so cheesy. The other dungeon or the other walkthrough does have some feelings on this. Ooh,
we're good. Go on.
It like lagged for a second and you were able to jump. That's funny. But no, it's just saying that there's a lot of one-way doors in this one too.
Oh, sure.
And you know that. Like just going back to the beginning for no apparent reason.
Oh, I didn't expect the door to open back up. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Fuck. I kind of want to go back there so we can check the left path, because we didn't do that when we came here the first time.
True. We did not. Yeah. Okay, well, that is the other thing. Like, the simpler guide does not have any direction about like what to do when you get into a dungeon. So
it's like the walkthrough we did for the first dragon, where we were staring at a unicorn and it was like, there's nothing interesting to see in this room.
Like just walk past it. Not the right way.
Oh, that's literally the entrance.
Oh, okay.
My fault. I totally should have clocked that.
Yeah. I mean, you do enter from one direction and then
you enter a lot of doors.
Yeah. They basically faded to black and explained the entrance to the dungeon, I think.
Oh shit. No, not this way.
And yeah, those are spikes. Let's see. So, the once sacred resting place of the ancients has been desecrated by the recent demon influx. The Orta Temple was originally designed as the hallowed keep of the Dragon Lords, but little evidence of that remains now. What still does remain, however, are the booby traps and the twisted maze of rooms that were built to keep out greedy treasure hunters. With attacks coming from both fronts, Titanio proceeds with great caution. The Orta Temple spares no time in bombarding you with attack.
God damn it.
The very first room houses a pesky warlock.
Oh, boo earns.
Yeah, I'm not going to do all this. We'll go to the part where It's just some nice items. Sword energy. Yeah, we found that. Warlocks. Finding away. A large chamber that you first dropped into. Take the door to the top right wall. Lone purple sandworm. I think you found that.
Oh.
I mean, lone purple sandworm. Okay.
Let's try dropping here and see what we get.
So yeah, I think so. Now it's talking about a chest appearing with a key somewhere. Wait, why is it saying level 5 sword? What did we miss?
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Well, you know what? It's
son of a bitch.
Okay. Well,
It's that third lion. We didn't go to the third lion.
I don't think it's the lion, but I'm imagining maybe it's the secret area.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh. Okay. Just looking again. Oh, okay. Well, that seems right. See that? Okay. I'll look to see where pushing the statue part is.
This is
you're just like going now.
a lot.
So this is.
Oh, hello.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we got a key.
That's the key. That's the key room. Like, okay.
Good news.
Things happening.
Okay,
Right.
we're back in
Got
here.
Now where does it say to use said key?
Interesting. It's closed these doors off, so I wonder if it
I mean, it's
kind of
the only
funnels
way
you
to
back in the way that you're supposed to go.
go. Maybe.
If that's how that works, I will say that makes up for the previous area.
No, it doesn't. But, but sure. I don't know. That was a lot. Statues.
The mummy's breath attack reminds me of Metal Slug.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Darkstalkers.
Oh yeah, I guess that works too. God, so many mummies blowing purple smoke. Why is that such a common occurrence?
I don't know. Ask the Pharaoh.
Okay, we're back at the
Okay.
entrance.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Drop down here. Okay.
There's like a lot of navigation. I'm gonna look at
oh my
the
god.
key section.
Oh Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
no, I told you. A lot. See, the problem is if you. Well, all right.
Some nice items. We got the sword energy. Okay, we got the key. With this item, we're done with B2 for now. Head up the stairs into the next room, past the statue back into the large chamber. Okay. From the large chamber you first dropped into, take the door to the top right wall. Armor's gone, girls. I think it, because it dropped us into that room previously, so I think they're talking about here. This is the largest room we have been in.
Yeah. With the purple sandwich.
All right, so. And then spiked floors, gargoyles, I don't think are going to respawn. Take the bottom. Small room with 2 shutter doors, a sand whirl, and a sandworm. Okay, drop it to the swirl. There's really no way of knowing this except for trial and error. Great, fun.
Cool. Okay. We were here before, though. I mean,
We were here before.
so, oh, what does it say?
Stand near the bottom right. Yep. Take the bottom door.
Balls,
It's open.
yeah.
Enter another long room with statues. Okay.
You can avoid getting hit here. Yeah. Each statue can be moved.
Oh, really? These statues
No,
can?
not these.
Oh.
In the next one.
Oh, the next one.
You already did it.
Oh, yeah.
You already did this.
Yeah, okay. Oh, he cast the frame rate spell.
Oh. New type of damage.
Okay.
Brain
Head up 2 rooms. All right, we did this. Okay, I think this is the way that we did not go. Okay, no, we did this. What the hell? Left statue.
And-
Yep. Right hand door. Right door through the next 3
Well-
rooms. Okay, so that okay,
okay.
so this is where our path diverged.
Yeah. I think you went down here or something.
Yeah.
And then it like looped or something. I don't know. Thank goodness nothing hurts that much. Even the traps don't.
Yeah, and we
at all,
hit
actually.
level 26 like we said we were gonna.
Yep. I do like that being on pace for the level means I'm untouchable at this point.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
that's pretty convenient. Okay. So
I like this. Let's keep this single path only.
yeah.
No more branching bullshit.
Hopefully not.
Although imagine going through all of this and then like not having the key that you need.
Yeah, that'd be annoying. Wait.
Oh.
Is that one?
Okay, that door didn't open, so
I can only assume it's the same. Okay, yeah, it's talking about going up.
oh yeah, we need
Alright.
laser traps and stuff. So we're like, there we go. All right,
well, okay, laser trap.
great. Hey,
Yeah, already did those.
use the
Use
key.
Okay. Yeah, if you had gotten here on your own, that'd be.
Yeah. Whoop.
I feel this chapter has probably had the most like natural exits to the game
Mm-hmm.
thus far.
Yes.
Where it would be like, okay,
I think I'm done.
be like, well, it was good up to this point.
4 mummies, 2 exits. The correct one's the top wall.
But see, now we're investing. And the thing is, if the rest of this game, I don't think that there's anything that we can allow to beat us other than keys.
Yeah.
At this point. there's
We're only
there's
from,
like nothing.
from here on. We're only going to be defeated by pathing.
Yeah. Overall, probably Titanio's roughest day. Now, what do we do?
Yeah.
To that
he, he spent most of the day just wandering around in circles,
He's
blowing
been unable to find anything,
blowing his horn at anyone that will listen.
and just unable to find Ruth completely. And then once she is found, she just decides to pull a fast one. Oh wait, no. Yuna was the one we couldn't find.
Ruth was the one we found and
Yeah.
refused to give us her key.
Mm-hmm. Just kept reestablishing that her name's Ruth. I don't think I've ever told
a
anyone my
minute.
name more than once. Huh?
Am I crazy? Did we loop? Oh no. Okay. Wow.
No,
they just recycled the
Oh,
room
no.
exactly. All right. Boss time. Here we go.
Last time.
Time to lose all of the progress because we're under leveled.
They're not. No, you're not.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Well, this is taking a minute, isn't it?
Oh, what an intro.
And just falls over dizzy. Oh!
All right. Ooh.
Okay, all right, very little damage. Oh, okay, yeah, we got this.
Yeah, no,
all right. The game's on easy mode.
Yeah. No, I think. Yeah, we're good.
It's like the Clown Man fight from Mega Man 7 or 8 or whichever one that was.
Ooh. No, he did something different. Oh, no. That is very funny, though. The backdashing. Fighting a Tekken player. Doing the Korean backdashing on you.
Fucking Yoshimitsu man.
All right.
Huzzah.
Titanio needs to win. Okay. That was easy.
Yeah. That was all right. Because when you wander around and end up leveling up a whole bunch as a result of just your vague meandering.
I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. Would take this.
Titanium.
Wait, is that
voice calls to you?
Is that her? Oh no!
Whoa!
That's the 4 dragons.
Oh shit!
Okay. All right.
We are dragon.
We are the dragon lords. No, we have to do it at the same time.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
You possess
the
You do it. You. We're both too polite to talk over each other, so we can't do it.
I think there's an inherent delay probably between the two of us.
Yeah, probably.
Let's see. Okay, right. Let's try. If we start from the top, from we are on 3. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. We are the dragon lords.
We are the dragon lords.
You possess the guard dragon. Yeah, this is impossible to listen to.
No.
You're super delayed behind me.
We are not doing that. All right. You take that.
All right. You possess the Gardrock, and thus you must be the chosen. We are at your service. Here's some purple shit for your trouble.
Here, a croissant.
It's gone bad. It's the
necklace.
It's called Ube. But the Great War split us, and only we 4 remain here. We fear you must have the help of all 8 lords to defeat Giza. Now, good news, they're also the other, but we come in groups of 4, so it's really only like getting 2.
See, okay.
This ties into the lore of the first game, though.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yeah. We actually did have 8 lords in the other game.
Yeah,
so they're
technically 9.
Yeah,
I think we became the 9th one.
Yeah,
as part of that ending.
By like collecting all the tiers.
Yeah,
and all that. So that's cool. Good for them.
When you have the bliss. God damn it. When you have the blessing. Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I'll stop. Go ahead.
When you have the blessing of all 8 of us, the Gardrock is formed. The other 4 dragon lords can be found at the Sectra Temple in the swamp. The map in the next room will show you the location of that place, whatever. After you get the map, return here. We wish to speak further with you. So just
Did you do that all now?
So head to the next room and then come back here once you just look it over. we'll give you time. Can I take? Oh, god damn it.
Okay, you're kidding.
Shit. Titanio, get away from our shit, man. Nah. Oh my god.
They're just like, hi.
The other 4 dragon. Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry.
Okay. We got it.
You may now mode 7 away.
We got it.
All right. Giza's in here. Just throws us around the room for another 5 minutes.
Giza was obviously waiting. But I still love that phraseology.
Yeah, just the idea that
like,
he was just standing in there for like hours.
And frankly, the fact that we should have been the ones expecting him to be standing in a room.
Yes.
It's just like, that's the next thing we were expecting.
Well, here he is, like we told you he would be.
Of course.
Titanio! Pretty cool map, huh? I know you can't really look at it while you're in this view in the gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Again, the 4 Dragon Lords appear before you. If you go to Orsort in the northeast swamp, you may find the way to enter Sectra Temple. Hurry now, time is short. That's it?
What time is short?
What?
Like, what are they setting up?
Oh, it's gonna just warp me out of here? Oh, bless you, video game.
Okay. All right. Game is saved. They saved it right then.
They redeemed it.
I was about to say.
No going back in there.
Yep. Gone.
All right.
They know you don't want to go back in there.
Well, what do you say we go back to Mirage one more time, save the game, and maybe call it there?
No, we gotta go to Orsort Temple.
You want
No. Next time. Next time we do this. I think we're good tonight.
Oh, I don't want to go east. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. Nah, nothing can threaten us here. So that does count as progress, I would say.
It absolutely counts as progress. We completed a temple.
Yeah.
We
got it.
That's a whole ass
it
thing.
Took a while.
It took a while. We may have gotten sidetracked by literally everything else.
You know what though? This is kind of on brand for like a desert episode of anything. Because everyone goes insane.
This was our desert episode.
Nobody can find a way. It's like this was the desert episode. So I think it's valid. I think everything about it is valid. Got that.
Jambrone, what up? Welcome back. Thank you for 17 months. You got here just in time for us to wrap things up, my guy.
I got good news for you. This one.
You don't have to see any of this shit.
No,
and Voleno with equivalent energy.
This is all imperative viewing, I would say. Every second.
I disagree. There has
second.
There's maybe never been a more unnecessary stream.
and if you had to cut out the pauses, you would have 3 minutes of footage of this episode.
The first collab we ever did, which was mostly you beating my ass in Guilty Gear, had more actual usable content than this one. This was
and frankly, we could do that again, and I think we would be finding a new energy to that idea of beating each other up.
Yeah. Oh yes.
I think it would take on a different meaning. Finally,
we have gotten to the point where we are starting to become too comfortable with each other.
I think so. I think so.
Been up since 4 a.m. Oh my god. Well, I say, oh my god, I don't know what time it is for you, so that could be, it could actually not be that big of a deal.
Yeah. That could just be when you normally get up. Should be fine.
Oh, all right. Yes, we do wish to have our quest recorded. Hooray. All right. And we will do a safety save here just in case anything crazy happens.
So
midnight your time. Oh, okay. All right. So it's been a bit of a day for you.
fair enough.
All right. Well, there you go. There's another successful round of Dragon View. Took us about 2 hours and 10 minutes to do, I think, 15 minutes worth of progress of gameplay. So pretty good by streamer standards.
I mean, 15 is pretty generous, I think. Maybe 5 at best. But it is a lot of things that it would have inferred that we were like, well, of course you just exit it and then frame perfect, you know.
Yeah.
In
In our defense, there was some weird esoteric shit in this one.
And by the way, that was 2 mazes. One of them with pitfalls.
Yeah.
One of them, actually no, both of them with pitfalls.
Both of them with pitfalls.
One of them with platforming.
Both of them with way too many doors to go through and too much backtracking.
And then one of them with like vertical strafing platforming.
Vertical strafing platforming. So
you know,
it
was just like a lot.
Big change in energies over the course of this one. But yeah, that's going to do it for this round. And who knows what part 4 has in store, I guess.
Well, I mean, hopefully more than one temple.
Hiked a 4,000 foot elevation change this morning from 6 to 1. Bunch of reports, dragged out to socialize. It's crash hours. Oh man.
Yeah.
It sounds like we've all been through it today. We basically did the equivalent of that in Dragon View. We hiked around for way too long, dragged out our socialization, and I think we're both ready to crash. So this is we're all sharing experiences.
I think so.
Oh man. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for us tonight, I think.
I think so.
I will not be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, sadly, is company party day, so I get to go do that. That'll be fun? ? But I might be back on Sunday. It's a little up in the air right now because I do have more Extra Life work to do. So I'm going to try to get a bunch of that stuff done tomorrow if I can. And then hopefully we'll be in a good enough place where I'll have some time to stream on Sunday. But if not, I'll be spending the weekend working on that. Good news, I do have Monday off. Bad news, I need to help a family member early in the morning. So I don't know how the day's going to go. So hopefully I'll be back on Monday. And might just mess around with some more like new releases, some more new stuff. Like we are now in the season of Steam of like games are coming out all of a sudden. Like we're finally in the holiday season, so there's a lot of shit to play.
The drought is over.
The drought is over. I played an hour of the Metaphor demo last night, and found myself it's pretty cool. it's pretty cool. I do like me some Persona, and it is Persona, but what if it was like M rated in a way that's different from how other M rated Personas are. It seems cool.
So they're not high schoolers?
They're not high schoolers. All right, it's a medieval fantasy shit.
Literally, that's all I needed. I don't like high school stuff. Genuinely. I'm so done with it. I'm done with that dynamic. I'm done with that setting.
I get it.
We're high schoolers.
I really like the Persona games. I think they're a lot of fun. You know, like 5 is one of the only JRPGs I've ever finished. I love that game, but it absolutely does get draining. It goes on for way too long. That game has a problem that all anime everything has a problem with, where every single character has to say something about everything. And by the time you get to like the end of that game, you have like 12 people in your party. So it just drags everything out because everybody has to comment on everything.
I'm sorry, but like if I have to say in the cast of anything, who is this person, then I'm out. Like if they're in the main party and I wonder if they're going to get their turn and they're like the 11th person, it's like, no.
Yeah.
I just leave them.
Yeah. For what it's worth, I feel like Persona 5 at least does a good job of properly introducing everybody in a way that does make them feel meaningful to have as part of your group, with the exception of one character, and it's just because they are introduced so late into your party that you just don't, you're just never going to establish like the same kind of relationship with that person that you do with the rest of them.
Honestly, I felt that way for so many games, even with Symphonia, where it was like a 60-hour game, but like at hour 30, you're getting like 2 characters from somewhere, and it's like, but who are these people? Like at that point, and it's not even like that many characters, but you go to like a whole different world, and it's like there's different people. I don't want that. We don't have to pick up somebody from every town.
Yeah.
To like empathize with every single town. We can just do the objectives sometimes.
Yeah. I feel like JRPGs especially kind of like write themselves into corners with their patterns.
Yeah.
You know, where it's kind of like, well, no, this is the rhythm of the game is you go to a new place, you get a new party member, you go beat a boss. And then you go to a new place, you get a new party member, and you beat the boss. The problem though is that when that never changes, it feels like it just kind of like naturally runs out of steam, because it becomes this thing where it's like, oh God, now it's like like it goes from being like exciting, oh, who's gonna be the next person that we meet, to now just like, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm 60 hours into this game. I want to be done. And I know that I'm gonna have to learn like a whole new person's backstory and figure out, all right, where do I put them in my turn order or whatever? Are they frontline or backline? Oh God damn it, I don't want to do this.
I honestly think even just outside of like games and things, or you know, like just traditional
meeting people.
Yeah. It's just like I'm tapped out at 3 most of the time. It's like, all right, a third person has entered the conversation.
Yeah, it's like, okay, well, I guess. What are things you? What do you like? Happy birthday to you.
Yeah. That's why the 8th person is so terrible. That's why we don't have an 8th person. They're gone.
Oh, all right. Well, we're gonna get out of here. God, I am so tired. Like I said, hopefully back on Sunday. Voleno, you got anything to plug? Any upcoming plans? Anything you want anybody to know about before we leave?
Bonopolis is doing a holiday week.
Oh,
for Halloween. It's certainly coming up. So there's going to be collabs and things. Like usual. I'm probably going to see. I was going to try and plan a Lethal Company one, but I might just see who I can participate with. We do the parties and all that. It's something we've done for the past year. We're probably reworking it a bit to focus on the days
a tradition
of like
we've had
week.
for a year.
Yeah. It's like I mean, we've been around for a year now, but it's where that year has definitely brought out a lot of things of like, now we know patterns of like how people act, how people do certain things, and you know, we're able to adjust a little bit better. So I do feel like planning the weeks has been kind of stressful for holiday stuff. So we're probably going to see about talking about narrowing it to like weekends and days specifically. I think that'll be a lot easier on everybody.
Yeah, kind of put things on kind of a more normal schedule setup.
Yeah, for sure. There might be a lot of us, but the planning tends to go to like the people who like to plan, and so having that fall on everybody cannot really sustain, because after a certain point it's like you just can't force people to do things.
Of course.
And like sometimes we can't force ourselves to do things.
Yeah.
So
this current stream notwithstanding.
Yeah. We've definitely been forcing ourselves to do this, but it's been going well enough.
Yeah, it's fine.
I think
it's fine. Well, just put the shout out there for Bonopolis. Go follow everyone there if you're not already. And yeah, that's gonna do it. I think we're gonna send a raid over to Sarconius. We've rated them before. They are a retro streamer who mostly focuses on retro achievements. They do a lot of like 100% achievement runs. They are one cracked gamer, and boy, if you think we're too much energy, don't worry, Sarconius is going to set you straight. the guy is maybe the most chill, the most chill, low energy guy. While he just absolutely decimates retro games. So go give some love to them. Go give some love to the retro scene, of which I'm ostensibly a member of. I haven't played an old video game on my own in so long. I should probably get back to doing that. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Thank you, Voleno, as always. And
thank you. That was fun.
Have a great night, everybody. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you hopefully in the next couple of days here. Adios.